Okay.
There haven't been any fucking wander over.
Yeah, there's a window you can burst open and yell at it through.
There haven't been any rumors of a treasure or anything being buried on that little patch of land, right?
He goes, treasure? And at the same time, like the 8 closest sea dogs and one bird in the cage all at the same time go, treasure? Everybody looks at you.
Mm-hmm.
So...
What treasure? He says, suddenly very curious.
I'm not.
That's what he's asking.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Sadly, everybody who was like paused real goes back to what they're doing and stuff, and the parrot goes, ah! And he says, no, I never heard of any of that there.
Okay, so nobody here knows about it. Got it.
There's a long break in the conversation as everybody considers each other.
Okay.
How long until you
Thank you,
said,
Mr. Pardon?
How long until you go out? You're the
so
ones.
we're going to be the first ones there since the rumor started. This is good. We should go soon.
Yeah,
Oh, no, apparently no.
Go soon. There's a big nor'easter coming in. Yeah, it'll be a he says.
Yeah, it would scare away all those who don't know. Good thinking.
Other people are going and telling their friends about possible treasure and stuff.
There is... anyway. I'm not even going to bother with this. They're denying there's treasure out there. There must be treasure. Yes. All right. Thank you, Mr. Peaks. I'll leave you to your own devices.
No, it's not my devices that got me into trouble, he says. Not today.
Yeah.
I just walked by the window casually.
And I shall leave. All right. And we shall pack and get ready to go out to the island.
All right, well,
when check with Mr. Vanderhoff as to when best to go out there.
All right, well, let me go and grab my stuff.
But I've heard from others that the big nor'easter is coming in.
Look, and I'd like to leave absolutely all of my normal shit at the embassy. Except for the case and the axe. I buy one of those yellow rubber fucking suits that you see fucking fishermen wear.
All right. What about your armor and shit?
Fuck that. Leave that too.
Okay.
I get a thing of jerky.
Well, I was going to say, you could carry the armor out because it'll go into a small ball.
Nah.
Of heavy chain.
Yeah, fuck that. Nope.
Does anybody else wear armor on this little voyage?
Well, before we leave, I need to go in.
No.
Freddie, are you wanting to wear armor out on the ocean?
No, I just didn't grab my stuff. So
yeah, we're grabbing stuff. It's just whether or not you're going to be wearing armor.
I'm not going to wear it.
But I need a fishing pole and some fishing tackle and stuff.
Sure.
I will. So just to speed things up, how much would it cost to get some, like, not Kevlar, but some modern day-ish armor from Voris?
I've run into a problem.
The modern day armor is going to be really bad as far as swimming goes also, Freddie.
No, I'm not going to wear it. I'll take it on the boat. Once we land, I'll put it on.
You can do that with a chain.
Yeah, but I don't have chain, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, McKay.
Yes.
I have a slight problem. I only have Slee Stack money and schmeckles.
Right.
Schmeckles.
And?
And?
I have no way to buy a fisherman's outfit and a fishing pole.
Schmeckles.
Would you be willing to exchange some slee stacks for some whatever the fucking local currency is. What is the local currency here?
Gold and silver.
Dollars. Or
Dollars.
beastkin bucks.
Yeah. Which is in the shape of your coin.
For a nice,
Yes?
nice bulletproof vest, do you want to get it new, or do you want to get it with one previous owner and a hole?
So long as it's functional.
They assure you it shows the same sleazy guy at the place you normally sell gold at in Germany. He's like, oh, it will work. Sure. As long as you're not hit right in the hole, he says.
Okay, sure. How much?
For you, 500.
Sure. Well, hold on. 500 for a used one? Surely you can do better than that. How
Give
about
me a
300?
bargain roll. He goes, I know better than that. Give me that $500, he says.
Hey, Freddie.
He's left. He left.
God damn it. So,
I was gonna
McKay.
say, if you
All right, that's
want-
$500.
Bigger.
you wanted a fishing gear and a fishing outfit, did you?
You've got a bulletproof vest. It's only got one hole, and the blood is only on the inside. And he's got your $500, and away you go.
When I go back, I'll ask.
Well, he's off. We shall go and buy Colburn fishing rod.
No
tackle,
problem. It'll be
clothing.
half a gold piece per full yellow suit you got. That's 10 beastkin bucks, and that gives you the rubberized suit and all of its
0-2
glory.
on my bargain roll.
Ooh,
Crit on my
0-2.
bargain roll.
Great. It's a 2-for-1 special that they give to you as long as they can tell people that they sold the ambassador of Australia these. And they would also like you to write them a short letter endorsing them after you've tried it out.
Certainly.
They're happy about that.
So how much was that in the end?
You end up spending 10 beastkin dollars or half a gold piece.
Half a gold, yeah.
And a bright yellow, the kind that's easy to find when somebody's like gone man overboard or wherever, and they got the big long hats in the back. You look like the Morton Salt guy, basically.
Mm-hmm. There you go, Colin.
Thank you. Is this fishing equipment too?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, they toss in a simple fishing pole and stuff. There you go.
Hey.
With not too sure. Here's some bait, and here's a chair you can sit on. It's a little canvas thing. You just hold it open. You can sit on it. It'll be fun.
Nice.
The only thing you're worried about is your tuba case filling with water and dragging itself to the bottom. If you could find a different thing to put because you have those amazingly fucking sharp axes and stuff like that. If you had something else to store that in when you're going out there, that would be lovely.
Is there a place that makes harnesses and shit for the fucking lizard things?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
They got leather workers and stuff. Sure.
That's where I'm heading. Yeah, I just want to get a leather worker to put a harness together that's got a fucking loop. You drop the axe through and it fucking hangs right there.
The problem is that your axe is so sharp you don't want to accidentally brush against it and lose stuff.
Yeah, and then you put a leather cap over the top of that.
Yeah, that's the problem is if it touches the sides of the leather cap, it may just go right through it.
So it's always touching something that it's in. So
they'll see what they can do. McKay, he looks like Maddox is making a break for it.
Yeah, they're not going to. It's going to take a while for them to get something like that made up.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Didn't it come with something to slide over the blades when you bought it?
Yeah, he likes the tuba case better.
Yeah,
Sure.
they did give me something, didn't they?
Yes.
Yep.
Why don't you use that? Because it's made for it.
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
work.
Sorry, so used to the tube case. Right.
When I come back, I'll ask. Hey, McKay, do you have any more of that spray cleaning thing?
Just sling it over my shoulder. Whatever. Have the British not discovered how to cook? Is that what's happening here, Logan?
Unfortunately,
I know what it is. Matt started Matt started watching the Great British Bake Off. It's up to episode 2, so he's trying to recreate.
Trying to recreate every meal.
He's trying to recreate what they baked in the last episode that streamed a couple of days ago.
We have no more food. Where the fuck did all the food go? I made it all. No, don't get in a fight with your roommate, Logan.
No, he was just saying about the Great British Bake Off.
He said, "Yeah, kill everyone." Know that you guys that are the naughty ones. I'm fine because I'm going to eat some of what he cooks, so I'm okay. He's making cake. He said death or cake, and I chose cake.
What sort of cake?
I don't know. I didn't ask because death was
fucking
on
death
the line.
cake.
Cake. So,
right.
I
get
showed
now-
the inside of my vest. And
please go through Freddy's gear with him because I suspect he's going to want to bring a bunch of shit, and the first time he tries to swim with it, he will sink like a rock.
This is what we do, Aeolus.
Uh-huh.
mm-hmm.
We get a bag ready.
Yeah.
You give it to me. I put it in the embassy, in my room. We get to the lighthouse. I go and get the bag and bring it back for you.
Right.
Okay.
That'd be a card for me. And that's the last they ever saw.
Same with you, Colburn. So we don't have to take everything with us. We just take what we think we might need on the boat ride, and once we get to the lighthouse, then we just go back to the embassy and get it.
All right.
We have this thing called gating and trumping around.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Remember, like we did when we invaded the Dwarven Kingdom. Like we got the cannonballs and the rope and everything else.
That's right.
All I'll do then is take my flashlight and my trump deck and clothes.
Your flashlight, your contacts, and your clothes?
Trump cards.
Oh,
case.
got it.
Take any of that shit with me.
Yes, I want it.
No worries.
Because I intend once we get to the island, unless hopefully we're not going to get attacked in the boat.
The trump card for the embassy.
I intend to go to the embassy and get my shotgun.
So wait, now you're wanting to get the trump card for the embassy, Colburn?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll keep that one.
Okay, you have one. Okay, I thought
2
you said
minutes in the rocket boat.
Got to make sure I have at least 2 magic items.
You had a good case for it, didn't you? You were there with us when we got the cases.
Actually, Colburn, just so we're clear, your axe that you have is not magic.
Yeah, it's 2 axes.
Oh, do you have a magic axe also?
He has a monofilament and a magic one.
Okay.
Yeah. The one that I have on me is the monofilament one.
Got it.
Don't have the magic one with me. Actually, what works better here? Is this about magic, tech?
No, magic.
The place has been hardening against magic, so tech tends to work better. Unobvious tech.
All right.
Yeah, the monofilament axe is not obvious tech.
All right.
Okay, when you have time, could you clean the inside of the vest with that very fancy liquid?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, guess we're all done. Now I'm assuming the boat has like lifesavers and all that for emergencies.
Did you say lightsabers?
Lifesavers.
Nice. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought too.
I heard what he meant.
Boat riding you're expecting? No, it doesn't have any of that kind of shit. It looks like an old down, beat up boat.
Whenever the boat goes down, we just kill each other with lightsabers.
it has like a coal engine, and the guy goes, "Which one of you will be working the shoveling the coal?"
Oh, I'm good at shoveling. I had practice.
Okay, great.
I ring the bell just once. Ding ding. Shame.
All right. What? Did you say you're driving the boat?
I said I'll drive the boat.
He goes, all right, if you look like you're going to crash, I'll do my best to stop you.
Sounds good.
And you're going to have to take us on and he's trying to coach you. He will actually give you a plus 20% to drive, what would this be? A steamboat. Yeah. Drive steamboat.
If it was a sailing boat, I could do it, but.
This is no pansy sailing boat. Besides, we can't go in a sailing boat. There's a big storm coming.
I'll look around. Is that?
Give me a meteorology roll.
Meteorology probably don't have that one.
It's a skill. It's come up several times, actually.
I did not mean to press that button.
I can't believe you wouldn't take it.
Oh, I have it.
Oh, yeah. There's a fucking huge storm coming. It should hit about 3 hours after you reach the island.
Of course.
A lot of this.
Yeah.
All right. At plus 20. Yeah.
Right. He swats you away from the
Yeah.
So is this tugboat Willie Colburn?
Wait. I know which way we need to go, too.
I have got it.
No.
Get away from there.
I go according to that way.
That's back towards shore. We can't go that way.
I was going to say, that's the dock.
All right. After
No,
fighting Colburn away
I
from
don't know. It's maybe a bit further to the left.
he just ignores all you. He's like, I hate the sea and everything in it. He says. He takes you out to a small oval island. It's about 15 kilometers away from the harbor city and stuff. It looks like there's a small wooded area rising in the middle of the island. Coastline's mostly gravel, although rocky cliffs mark the western shore.
And start screaming, there's going to be a tsunami.
I'm sure there'll be a tsunami.
Judging by those clouds over there, it's going to be a tsunami.
Yay! You're all going to die. And on the far right of the page and near the bottom.
Just a silly question. Oh, keys to the lighthouse, or is it unlocked? To allow people to use it for shelter if need be.
All right, you're going to be going in there. Here, take the keys. You're here to investigate the ghosts, I heard.
Yes.
He's pulling you up to the lighthouse.
Where is it on the map, Logan?
I don't know. It's a shitty map. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Is that it?
Okay.
Is that rocks? Hang on a second. Oh,
I think that's
it.
rocks. I think you're all going to die.
Oh, maybe this then.
It could even be this here, like this is supposed to go up into it or some bullshit.
Okay, well.
I don't know. Whoever made this map needs a good slapping.
I'm interested about the elder sign looking things spread across around the map.
Yar, best to ignore those, he says. He puts all the supplies and giant light bulbs and stuff on the dock, and he goes, I'll be back for you if you survive. I'm supposed to be back tomorrow, but I'm going drinking instead.
What's all this?
Yeah, I don't have a map.
What's all this stuff?
Bottom right corner.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I think I found it finally. Hiya.
What is this? Is this trees? What is it?
All right. So you guys leave all your supplies on the docks and then go check out the stuff.
No, we'll pull it up so they're not sitting on the docks.
Oh, this is a big ass island.
Trees, yes. It's a small island. Logan could walk his fat ass around this island. Wouldn't want to.
It looks about 2 miles long and about a mile wide.
It's exactly 3 kilometers long. 2.5 square kilometers.
Yeah. Right. So you guys leave all of your supplies and stuff on the docks. And
we put it in.
No.
Oh.
Supplies?
Sure?
What fucking supplies?
Positive.
There's food, water, giant light bulbs.
All right.
We will ferry these stuff up.
All right. Everybody give me a strength roll. If you fail it, then one of the giant light bulbs will hysterically fall out and break. Everybody says.
No. Oh, yes, both Freddie
Yeah.
and
Yeah, both
Colburn.
left.
Hey, Pete, you got the only giant light bulb in. So,
Can I just have a look at the light bulb? Is it anything weird about it, or is it just
yeah, it's a
a
giant
giant
light bulb.
It's in a lot of pieces too. That's what's weird.
The weird thing about it is that the Beastkin don't have electricity yet.
That's
Right.
the weirdest part.
Now, what you
The
discover,
town, San Angeles, is run off gas lighting and oil lighting. They don't have electricity yet.
Hmm.
That's the
Right.
weird thing. Don't forget, it's mid-19th century technology levels.
You and your logic.
yeah, he sounds like a witch to me.
Burn.
But yes, we are not leaving this stuff on the docks for us to come back later and find it mysteriously
and once
disappeared, swept over, looted, pillaged, whatever.
Before I trample everything, I look for tracks. Has there been anything here recently?
Good thinking.
Wow, that's brilliant. Take a card there, Hot Shot. Come on. Yeah, whoever the fuck you are, you know who you are. Let's
All
see
right,
here.
let's see. In my new red card.
Yay.
Oh, Freddie, do you want this one? I'm going to throw it away if you don't want it. Here you go. Here you go. There you go. You might need that.
Can't even see what you're doing.
thanks. Sure. No, I have two good cards. No, it's get out of jail free.
Oh, what's the second part, though? What's the second part? Or,
Or
yeah, read the card.
Hmm?
Jail or
Looney Bin, yeah.
yeah, there you go. Freddie.
Oh, that bit. Okay. No, I can't play it. I have two good cards, so I'll discard it when we're back on the other
Fair enough.
screen. Yeah, can you go and grab us our stuff there, okay? While he's looking for tracks.
Or why don't we wait till we get to the,
Tracks. Ooh,
the
and
lighthouse so we don't have to lug it all around?
Yeah.
He's going around bloodhounding it around right now.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you go, Colburn?
Do I find anything, Logan?
Did you need a hand?
You're looking now. It will take some time.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Did you need a hand, or you got it covered?
I'm good.
All right.
Unless you want to, yeah, get everything inside. That's important because the storm is coming.
Yeah.
Yo.
I'll help, okay.
We separate the party.
Excellent. Right.
We
so
get
you're
into the
bloodhounding
mysterious
around.
lighthouse, which does not appear to be on the map.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the lighthouse. Hold on, I'll make a draw shape. Lighthouse will be here. There we go.
Right on top of the landing. Interesting.
No. All right.
Fucking dock crushes under the thing, sinks into the water. Huh. Weird lighthouse.
Maybe this pointed thing was like that. Who knows?
Nobody can tell. The lighthouse is just a mystery. Here, we'll
Hang on a
just
minute. What? No. I'm wondering if. Let me just zoom in. What's that?
That's what I said. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably
that actually would make sense. Here, we'll just
Yeah,
It is
when you consider
the path.
the size of the map, it's like 1 mile. It would be
bastards
pretty
are trying
small.
to make it scale, huh?
Yeah, it would be pretty small,
We'll show those farting cork
and
suckers.
it would be right on the edge because of the whole thing. That's the lighthouse.
Oh yeah, no. Pete, take card for logic winning the day. Okay,
Yes,
so Colburn,
yes.
where are you wanting to look for tracks? Just like around the
well.
lighthouse?
This
or-
pathway up to the lighthouse,
Yeah.
and then if we take that pathway and then just curve around or head up toward the edge of the forest to see if
Can
there's
you
any
use your
path.
pointer to show me what you're talking about here?
I don't know how to do that.
Click under the magnifying glass, and then click and drag.
Under the magnifying glass, click and drag. No.
Yeah, click on that button, and then click and drag on the map, and it'll make like a little.
That?
It'll make this. Like it'll look like this.
What
You
the
see
fuck?
you see the magnifying glass. Go one more icon down from that.
Yeah.
It's yeah. There you go. Yeah.
So I wanted this path, boop, and then this.
Got it. Okay. You guys see him ominously wandering off to the woods and shit as you're putting in supplies. Nice. Meanwhile, you two go inside, or you two head up to the front door as he's going over there.
Hey, we're in public. That fucking axe comes out right. We're on an island by ourselves. Axe comes right the fuck out.
Yeah, we're not.
If you'd like to strip off your shirt and then just wear like a leather harness and carry an axe, no problem. Do you guys see the partially uncovered lighthouse thing?
Yeah,
Huh?
bit further over to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, the front door is number 1, and you guys walk up to it, and on the front door, carved into the door is a sun. It looks suspiciously like an eye to Freddy. In the center of the sun is carved a large round circle with a strange symbol inside. It looks like some sort of, I don't know, maybe like a star with an eyeball inside, and the eyeball's on fire in the middle. Yeah. Could I get Cthulhu Mythos rolls from you two at plus 30%?
Considering we've seen our designs previously in this game.
I made it at plus 30.
Freddy goes, I think that's Elder side.
No, I made it. I just didn't add the plus 30.
Yeah. But, this way you get a check in your
Yeah, I make it without the plus.
Definitely, you say.
Yeah, because
it's an
Doc
Elder sign.
had his, when he was Mecha Doc, he had the glove with the Elder sign on it, so he could pummel the sugar.
And he has never used Mechadoc again.
And
Oh,
there
so
was, in the Dagon temple, there was
Mechadoc.
signs.
Just a quick question to clarify. Elder signs are used to ward off against evil creatures and shit like that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Coburn,
Yes.
I'm going to tell them a little bit more about the foyer that they're loading the stuff into, and then I'm cutting to you.
By all means.
So you guys both get killed and eaten. Okay, now inside the foyer,
Mm-hmm.
you guys head into there, and it looks like you could put the groceries and stuff into here. No worries. It looks like this place it's definitely not a home, but it's not like, oh God, this is just horribly frightening or anything like that. But yeah, you can get all the shit loaded into the foyer. The key works fine. It's a bit stiff though, like it hasn't been used in a while.
Did we want to get our gear across here?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go get our gear. We get our gear.
Okay.
It
Colbert.
comes back.
Go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll. It's all up to you. Lower is better. Okay, half is good. No problem. You notice that over here, don't you like being able to make arrows now? You see this?
Mm-hmm.
It appears damaged when you're walking this way. You're like, oh, what's this? It feels damaged. You haven't seen any tracks yet. It looks like the island regularly gets swept.
Yeah, I'll go over there. What appears to be damaged about it?
Well, it looks as though it was. Give me an occult roll and mythos roll if you fail the occult roll.
Occult? What the fuck am I looking at?
Occult.
Success!
Yeah.
Ah!
How the fuck did that happen? Yeah, it looks like some sort of warding stone or something like that was set up here, and it looks as though. Let's see, you made your tracking roll. Your guess is that some sort of boat came in, wedged on the rocks. Part of the boat knocked down this warding stone. warding stone, according to your vast occult knowledge, was made to keep something out, and that apparently that protection is broken.
Right. So you said a stone. So
It's not just that it's knocked over or something like that. It looks like it's a pillar that was maybe over a meter tall, made by smooth by years of crashing surf, that had been carved with a strange figure resembling a six-limbed branch. And it looks like one of them has got a break across one of the carved figures and stuff.
Well, I definitely didn't bring any stoneworking shit. All right.
That's a pity there. If you had stoneworking stuff and vast occult knowledge and, of course, maybe a huge ritual, then you could just pop that back together.
And there's no tracks around this thing?
Yes. It looks like something big and flat, but with a keel, came in from the ocean.
No. I mean on the land.
Oh, well, yes. It looks like a boat went.
Yeah, but then got up and fucking started wandering around the island. That's the kind of tracks I'm looking for, not the fucking boat hitting the island.
Oh, no, you haven't seen any tracks like that.
All right, fair enough. All right, I head back to the group to let them know that the island was at one point encircled with protection, and it has been broken by a fucking boat hitting the fucking island, probably when they discovered they don't have electricity to light the light bulb.
You just want to let that go.
Was I point to those symbols on the front door? Was it like that stuff on the pylons?
No, the stuff on the pylons.
This is different occult stuff. This is done in order to prevent
Is it like
Jabberwockies
any of those symbols?
Was it one of those symbols, Logan?
Actually, you kind of like the last one.
A little bit like the last one, but as I was saying, yeah, a little bit like that one. However,
okay, Cult
I
of Dagon, huh?
That this is the symbol of the Jabberwocky.
It's well, we actually found those on the Temple of Dagon in MMO land. Deepon Temple.
Hold on. Oh yes, yeah. That's the guy who. What is it? It's May 7th. The kids leave out candy and rat poison, and the Lord of the Rats that has tentacles comes out from the hole in the house and gathers up all the treats that also have rat poison and go back in. Right?
Quite possibly.
Yeah. Not a bad place we got here.
Yep, your gear's there.
Thank you.
And, Logan, I will
a flight or two.
I will get into my chain and get my shotgun out.
All right.
Yeah, I'll get
put my harness on for the shotgun.
Could everybody reduce their hand by 1, please? Except Freddie, who's already done so. Well done, you.
Oops, missed. Zip.
Logan, how was the symbol of the sun drawn? Is it paint or etched into the wall? What?
It looks like somebody used their specialized wood carving skill.
Okay.
Freddie, you cut out. You're not saying anything.
Nah, he's talking
Yeah,
there.
he muted himself.
Again, for some reason, they like to leave this window open in front of him, and then some midget comes by the fucking spotlight and turns it on. He's like, God damn midgets.
Yeah, it's called the sun. The sun.
I've not heard of this.
Yes, it's a mythical thing in England.
Yes. Mythical English thing, like King Arthur.
Right.
Exactly.
I'd expect to see King Arthur before the sun.
Right. Hey, McKay. Oh, wait. I brought the embassy one. I'm going to go get one of my other tools.
You getting your door opening tool?
No, different tool. Why, are we locked? Is there a door?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. I'm just speculating what tool. You
No,
know, you're a
keep
fireman
that
and you
back.
like having your door opening tool.
You're going to trump back?
Wait. Yeah, that's fine.
You realize how impossible it'd be to have like, oh, and you're all trapped on this beep, 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 beep. I'm sorry, I was just getting a sandwich. Beep, beep, beep.
Well, it was you did have you were in the desert. You're going to survive. How are you going to make your desert survival rolls? Or you're going to starve. Yeah, I'll just go back get some water.
Fucking-
Anybody likes some iced tea? Like, yes.
The guy that was with us is like fucking half dead, and he's looking at the group. They all have like fucking teas and shit, fucking beer hats on. I go to my safety deposit box.
Shows you walking through town. People are like, "Why is that man not wearing a shirt?" Don't look, honey. He's a barbarian.
I get my
Somebody stops you and goes, "Excuse me, friend. Why are you carrying that axe out?"
this. Oh, I'm on my way to put it away.
Give me a fast talk roll. He looks at the axe, looks at you, and goes, No. Why am I just accompany you? Where are you going to right now?
I'm on my way to the post office, actually.
He just looks at you like,
Oh, look at him. Does he have a star on his chest? He does? All right. God, my luck's bad.
well, immediately. You were walking through town for a while, heading toward the bank with a big battle axe. And it wasn't like you're next door. That would be bad for the bank. Why don't we take you back to the embassy?
All right. Go back to the embassy.
No problem. He's like, one of yours, I think. And the guards are like, you're not Joshua McKay. Go on in.
All right. I walk in. I put my axe down on a fucking table, look at somebody, anyone. I go, I'll be back in a half hour. Make sure this is on the fucking desk, right where I put it. If it's not here when I get back, I'll assume you stole it. And then I leave.
Give me an intimidation roll.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the middle of that.
See ya. He wanders off after
You
you.
should say goodbye to the axe.
Maybe.
No problem. You go down to the bank, and it shows the same deputy kind of following you at a distance. He's like, that boy ain't right.
Get my rifle case.
What?
I get my rifle case.
You go buy a rifle case? Or you
No,
go
I go to the post office. I get my giant fucking locker I paid for.
Your locker's at a post office or a bank?
Wherever the bank, then wherever the fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say you go to a post office. They're like, we don't rent boxes for that, sir. I'm sorry. You go back to the bank.
So I go back over to the bank.
The guy follows you into the bank, just watching to see if you robbed the place, and you're like, I have a key, and they're like, okay.
I tell the bank officer, excuse me, this gentleman's been pestering me all day. I would think that maybe I need my money to go to another bank because is this normally what happens here?
Do you have money in an account here?
I prepay for my box.
So you have no money in an account?
No. That's fine. Fuck it. I see what you're saying. I get my rifle, close up my shit. I wander back.
The guy relaxes when you leave the bank with the rifle case. He's still following you. Like, wonder what he's going to do with that.
Go back to the embassy, walk in. Is my
axe. If your axe is there, or the table's there, or the room is still there.
See, am I in the middle of the downward spiral? No, there it is.
It's still there. Yeah.
Okay. Then I fucking go in the bathroom or somewhere, and I start fucking around with my phone.
There's a brief knock at the door.
I ignore it.
Shows the deputy.
Nope. This fucking thing will never work for me.
It shows the battery fall out. And you're like, hey.
What battery?
Exactly. That's why it's really bad. It didn't even have a battery.
Fucking watches are useless for me.
Meanwhile, McKay and I are like kind of playing tic-tac-toe in the sand or something. I wonder where Colvin is.
Shows the storm moving
I fucking took
in.
my bracelet off, put it on the fucking ground, bash it about 13 times with my axe, throw it in the toilet, and flush it.
Okay.
This thing is fuck all useless. And I wait on the toilet. I just wait.
You continue hearing an occasional knock, and you hear the deputy going, "Let me in," and you're like, "No." Eventually, you guys are starting to think maybe he's dead.
Well, we give him half an hour or so.
Definitely dead.
Try calling him.
On the bracelet?
Yes.
No problem. You see the water is frothing a little bit. You hear under you, Colburn. You hear bloom, 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 bloom. Sounds like a sea monster may be coming up through the toilet after you.
I pick it up, put it on the ground, smash it a few more times, then flush it again.
There's no answer. My God, he's dead.
McKay, do you want to go back and look for him?
I don't have a card.
Yeah. Sorry? No, I'll pull you back.
Yeah, right. I go to the embassy. I trump to the embassy.
All right, no problem. You
Inquire as to where Colburn is.
It shows the deputy at the door, and he's like, "Did you?
Can I help you?
Oh, I'm.
What are you doing in the embassy?
Pardon me. He said he like,
Rest that bad.
Right. Meanwhile, you hear. You hear.
Colburn.
Ooh. I'll open the door. Hey, what's going on, buddy?
What are you doing?
I had a little bit of a problem getting back. I don't have a card, either you or Freddie.
Yes, we realized that after.
And the bracelet thing kept working, buzzing and shit, but it doesn't work for me, so I got rid of that shit.
I tried calling you on it.
Yeah, it went, and I tried to answer it, and it does not work for me.
You find the remains of it in the toilet. It looks like somebody used a monofilament weapon and carved it into little bitsy pieces.
And let's get you a replacement one.
Why? They don't work for me.
He puts a new one.
Without it, you won't be able to access the sector bulletin board, etc.
He puts a new one on your wrist.
I think about like this one too.
You'll get the hang of it eventually.
Sure. I attempt to use it right away. So, heading back to the island now?
Yep.
Awesome.
Didn't Freddie set it up so that it was voice activated for you or something?
Yes, but he
always forgets. This one's not set up to be voice activated.
I know this one isn't, but I seem to recall Freddie doing that for him previously.
Yeah, he totally did.
Always forget.
Yep.
Yes.
And then he goes into a rage, and then he bashes it.
Smashes it. Yes.
30 of them later.
Freddie,
right.
Please make a note to mark off an air bracelet out of the stash, because that's awesome.
We'll have to get
So you guys are back on the island.
All right. Let's go exploring.
It looks like the storm is starting to really whip up and stuff.
We'll go through the first door.
Pardon? You go. Oh, you begin checking out the rooms of the lighthouse. You mean?
Yes, we go
Oh,
exploring.
that's easy. Here, hold on a minute. Let me just
by the way,
build the map.
I will encrypt his bracelet, by the way.
Yeah, I already did that.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you set it up so we could do it as well because you're not.
Yeah.
Most of these rooms, fortunately, you don't have to do room by room.
How do you get? Oh, there. Don't worry.
I will just be happy to go through and go in some mysterious order and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
Which
now this map
floor would you
I
like to start with? First
The
floor.
foyer.
Well, no, I mean which floor?
First one, obviously.
The ground floor.
Excellent. All right. Everybody give me a spot hidden roll. Coburn finds it. He rolled first. I'm good.
Okay.
Stashed behind a pipe under a sink in the bathroom on the first floor is an old book, fairly old and heavily damaged by mildew. Opened, it turns out to be a 15-year-old diary that once belonged to Michelle Fitch. The script remains legible, but it's one of those things where if you handle it roughly or if Colburn touches it at all, the book will fall apart. Mostly, she writes about people picking on her at school. She apparently was, she was picked on like Meg from Family Guy. Boys she likes, teachers she doesn't, the usual ramblings of a teenage girl. Here's a few of the entries that may be of a bit more interest to you guys, or not. Shows you guys just screaming, "Shut up, Meg!" And here's the diary. Enjoy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But, I'm not reading that. That's so small.
Mother's getting sick more and more. She's walking slower now and her back is hunched over. Her hair is so thin and greasy looking. She smells too.
Deep
Good.
ones.
I hope she dies. Father tells me to be a good girl and not to upset her. He says she's the only mother I have, but I don't care. I hate her. Life will be better when she's gone.
True love.
Mother tried to get me to talk again, even made us tea and cakes. She wanted to talk about the dreams of the sea and about what they meant. She said it was part of who I was, who she was. Great Innsmouth look people.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
what
really
our
hard
family
part
was.
It took me 2 seconds. Greasy looking fucking deep ones.
Yeah. I was hoping that wasn't the
God
case.
damn it.
But,
God damn it. 2 seconds. Deep
I
one.
mean,
Fucking.
the fact that the symbol on the pylons were Order of Dagon type stuff. Anyway, not Daddy's side, but hers, the Elliot's. The Elliot side. I'd never met them and she never talked about them. I told her I didn't have any dreams about the sea, but she said she knew I did. The blood of Dagon and Hydra breeds true, she said. Well, yeah, well, there we go. Dagon and Hydra, I knew the names from the chants in my dreams. She said the reason we didn't get along was that I took after her and her family so much. I told her she was crazy and that I was nothing like her. She makes me so angry. This time when she hit me, I hit her back. Dad had to pull us apart. She called me an ungrateful little whore.
True.
I told her she was a bitch who stank like low tide. Then Daddy smacked me and said,
What?
said
The
I couldn't
audacity.
talk to her like that. How could he side with her? He's such a slave to her. I hate them both. Underlined.
Yeah.
I need to get away from here, just like Gary did. I'm going away from the sea, away from my mother, and from these dreams. When I graduate, next year, I'm moving inland. I wrote to Aunt Janice in Dayton and asked if I could visit next summer. If she says I can, I won't ever come back. So this is probably what happened to her. I had the oddest dream last night. This is 22 years ago. The other entries were 17 years, 18 years, 16 years. So this is a lot further back. I had the oddest dream last night. I was swimming and dove down under the surface. I'd lost something important, and was looking for it. I kept swimming down and down for a long time, but I wasn't scared. I was breathing under the water, and I could see better in the dark depths. The deeper I went, the better I could see and breathe. I knew I should be drowning, but I wasn't. In my dream, I felt physically totally comfortable. It scared me. Had a dream again, third time this month, swimming again, singing, chanting, sort of like something crossed out. I knew it was for me, welcoming me, calling me. I was so afraid. I told my dad about the dream. He looked so sad and said I should go talk to my mum about it. I don't want to. She's such a temper. She has such a temper lately. Mum asked about Sam today. She wanted to know if we were serious. I lied and said no. She pulled my hair and called me a trollop. I think Dad must have seen us coming out of the woods and told her about it. She then asked if I had anything I wanted to talk about and asked me about my dreams. I said no and pretended I didn't know what she meant. I knew she means the dreams about the sea. I told her that she was crazy and she beat me, calling me a lying little slut. I hate her. I don't know why Daddy would ever marry such a monster. He tells me that Mum and I fight because we are alike, but I am nothing like her. Nothing. The end. All right. So that was it down on the ground floor of interest.
No. Next up,
God.
on the ground floor, everybody give me a spot hidden roll at half for something else. By the way, this is all kind of, the general mood is kind of a depressed, like people tried to live here and it didn't work out. And it's a functional lighthouse, but, you know.
Nicely done, Freddie.
This is actually a really nice lighthouse.
Please, no more illegible writing.
Can't guarantee that. You made your spot hidden at half? Excellent. Let me unveil this other thing here. It looks to be a balled up, unfinished letter that you found in the office on the first floor, crumpled in a ball wedged behind a desk drawer. Enjoy.
I hate you so much.
Dear Gary, if you are reading this, I am dead.
Then I am dead.
Then, thank you. Then I am dead, and there are some things you should know. Your mother was unfaithful to me, unashamedly so. She even brought her new child to me and asked me to help teach him English. Yes, you and your sister have a younger half-brother now. Your mother has drifted further and further away from me since her change, but this was more than I could bear.
Yeah, these fucking creepy fuckers.
The storm begins really blowing outside, and you can hear the lightning cracking and the sea surging and slapping against the. Oh my God! The sea seems to be rising and slapping against the. You can hear part of it slapping against the lighthouse and stuff. Scary shit.
I killed her lover, but couldn't bring myself to harm the child. He is your brother, after all, and innocent of doing me any wrong. Your mother and her lover are not. My rival is dead, and your mother has been punished. I've forced her to keep her promise to me, and she's remained with me until my end. But now I am gone, and there are things which need to be taken care of. Come home and bring your sister if she'll come. You'll both need to bring someone you can trust with you to help. The island should be close to you, and you'll need some help reaching the house. I can't explain, but you'll figure it out easy enough. Okay, so yeah, they wouldn't have been able to get onto the island if the stones were still active. Do what you will with your mother and brother. I'm beyond caring. I may burn in hell some what I've done, but the last few years of living alone here and being played for a fool by that devil woman, well, hell won't seem unfamiliar. I wish I could. And ink splatter. That's it.
Pete, take a card for reading all that horrible shit. So, no problem. Where would you guys like? That's pretty much it for the ground floor.
You guys go up
basement. No, we'll go basement first, and then we'll go up.
All right, I'm gonna start working on this. No, I'll wait. Basement first.
Yeah, let's not split up quite yet.
Aww. But the storm is really raging.
Yeah.
All right, you guys head into the basement, and looks like it's you're going to need some lights. In fact, you might want to start lighting all the oil lamps as the sun dies.
Pull out a flashlight. Aha!
Give me a willpower times, I believe, 5 for text. Or let me double
It is
check.
times 5. There you are.
Yay.
I
Yeah,
pull out a military glow stick from my bag and break it and hang it
The
from my belt.
flashlight's much better than the glow stick, but the glow stick does the job.
Yeah.
Problem with the glow stick is it's not monodirectional, so it's like, fuck.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's one of those lovely military ones that Colburn picked up. So.
Jesus.
Hey, Colburn, you want a lighter?
Nah, I'm good.
Sure.
Colburn's just got his axe in his hands. McKay's found a way to stick his glow stick through his belt so it doesn't fall down or blind him.
Actually, do you have another one of those military sticks handy?
Yep, here you go.
You can hang it on your fucking cross.
We've got a case of 40 of them back at the embassy from when we bought the box of them.
Or
we picked up the box of 50.
I'm gonna attach it to my the shaft of
Or-
the axe near the cross.
Or what you could do, Tim, is if you get 2 glow sticks, break them, shake them, and attach them to your nipple tassels that I
And
just
then 12.
Right. I'm just imagining how
Get him spinning one way and then get him spinning like that. And
No,
like that.
I fucking attach it to the handle just under the fucking axe head.
But I'm just imagining you with nipple tassels, and it makes me happy. So anyway,
For you.
you guys head into the basement. There's no monsters waiting for you there, which seems to disappoint Colburn a bit. But give me a spot hidden roll. Freddy, there seems to be something underneath a tarp over there, but you don't know what it is or if it moved or not. It's hard to tell as the lights dance around and whatnot, shows Colburn with this.
I shine my light at it. If I see that,
Now it just lays there completely still.
hey,
But
Colburn, why don't you go check it out?
What?
Go check it out.
Why am I checking it out?
You have the giant axe.
You're right, which means I can't pull the tarp off. But I will walk up and stand ready to fucking kill whatever's under the tarp.
And I've got a fully.
I had the flashlight.
I've got a shotgun with 32 drum mag.
Flashlights
And I
require
need both.
one hand, Freddy. The other one can pull the tarp.
Remind me to carry my
like
sword
the
around.
cowardly lion from the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, all right, then.
You
Step
hold
aside,
the
you
tarp
lazy.
This
Step
direction,
aside.
I'm standing in front of the side that gets opened and revealed first. It won't attack you, Freddy. It's okay, little buddy. You'll be safe.
Just stand aside. I'll do it. The shotgun. I've got
Alright, I'll
my
draw my
shotguns
pistol
on a
away.
sling and stuff, so I don't have to hold it. I can let go of it and not worry about it
I
dropping.
have my pistol pointed at it, waiting.
You're ready to shoot McKay in the back as soon as anything startles you.
Probably a generator that has been invented prior to the electricity to help run the fucking lighthouse.
I pull aside the. How high are we talking the tarp anyway?
You could get a human hiding under there if you wanted to.
Haha!
Excellent. Freddy, give me a sandy roll versus panic. Just make it. Everything's okay. Otherwise, you may just fucking lose it.
Oh,
If you miss your sandy roll by more than 30, you just start firing wildly into whatever's there.
I lose
Damn
it. But the,
Damn it. He goes, "Ah!" and waves his gun around, and you guys both. Would you like to make dodge rolls just in case Freddy goes berserk and starts firing? Oh,
Nope.
Yeah? Okay. Right. Underneath the. Joshua goes.
Just stand there looking at the two of them. What's wrong with you guys?
Freddy's ready to lose it. Underneath the tarp, it looks as though there's some pile of bricks, a bag of mortar mix, a belt of masonry hand tools, trowels, hammer, chisel. In addition to these is a can of glue and a faded roll of wallpaper. A thick layer of dust goes poof from the tarp when McKay did this thing with it.
I
Freddy,
shall unroll.
Spirit.
I shall unroll the wallpaper to see what the print is.
All right. It appears to be blue ducks.
All right. I shall keep an eye out for when we enter rooms with blue ducks.